Normal after-school activity.
I didn't expect to find the world's savior alone on Christmas Eve. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Just rolls right into it.
First off, thank you for taking my request. With your actions, I can only hope that public opinion changes. It will change, won't it?
I mean, we did, kill, like, the entity of the collective unconscious. I'm sure it'll change.
I believe so too. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse and the mental shutdowns is made. I'll be blunt. I want you to turn yourself in to the police.
No, thank you. Why?
Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However,
I feel like a confession's really all you
center
need.
stage. You'll be treated as a hero who saved this country, but there's no way that the police or the public prosecutors will let that slide.
Dare you
If
save
you
the
turn
world.
yourself into the police, you'll definitely be arrested. I'll close all the cases surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to
If he
prevent society from
confesses,
becoming distorted
I don't
again.
think you need...
That's what you want too, isn't it?
You don't need the next step. Sounds like my testimony is necessary for them to find Shido guilty despite his admission of guilt. There's no knowing what the police would do. They'd never let a phantom thief be a hero. You still need evidence? I mean... Here's the problem with that. If the evidence is another person who you also can't prove did anything because they're also using the same magic MacGuffin, then do you have proof? All you have is testimony, which is about as valuable as a signed confession from the guy. Admission won't get anywhere near conviction? I mean, depending on your system of law, it would. Like, we've had cases in the past where police have angrily interrogated a person saying, like, you did these crimes, didn't you? Didn't you sign this paper? And under coercion, they would sign the paper. It's like, yes, I committed these crimes. And without any evidence, that person was convicted. Because an admission is like, I can't give you evidence, but I can tell you I did it. Having two magic MacGuffins doesn't fix the problem. Having this minor turn himself into the police is not the answer, is what I'm saying. If I take the stand and testify about Shido's crimes, everything can be taken care of, but before that...
I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
No, thank you.
There's no need for that.
Oh, what a twist.
You...
If they get their hands on the perpetrator, there'll be no need for him to turn himself in, no?
Whoa, you're alive.
That appears to be the case.
You said there's no need.
A decent lawyer is going to go into a prosecution with more than just a confession. So the problem there is, if Shido confesses to his crime and then forgoes a lawyer, the prosecution can just rest. Like, it just stops there. There's no need for, like, a complicated trial because there's no defense. Without a defense, the prosecution just needs the confession. Especially in Japan, with their 99.9 conviction rate. Like, this would be a silver platter for them.
Just what do you mean by that?
Exactly as it sounds. I'll agree to testify against Shido and his crimes.
Also,
I
I was the one
assume
that committed all the
works
murders.
for you?
You're turning yourself in?
That's right. I have no hidden agenda at this point.
You doubt Shido's people let him go into trial without a lawyer? I mean, they don't have a say in the matter. They could urge him to have a lawyer, but he is the arbiter of his will. Like, he's the one that decides if he actually takes that counsel. They can't force him to have representation, even if it's in their own best interests. It's more likely they would murder Shido by making it look like a suicide or something. The only way they could do that is if they prove that he is mentally incompetent and couldn't stand for himself, which is part of their plan they were talking about earlier in the game. That's an entirely different can of worms.
If I had to explain myself, I'd say it's simply personal principle that I repay my debts.
Turns
For
out
the
he's
time
not
being,
dead.
at least, I'll take your word that you'll cooperate with the investigation.
That would
There he is.
save
There's
a
the
lot of
birthday
time.
boy.
I'm sorry. You can forget everything I just told you. I'll take him in myself. I won't try to claim that everything will turn out perfectly for you, but I would bet this case will reach its natural conclusion. No, in fact, I swear that this will be properly
All
settled.
things reach their natural conclusions eventually. Shido and the masses have undergone a change of heart, and the case is heading toward its resolution. This must be how things were supposed to happen. One of the circumstances, I wasn't sure I should speak up, but I want to spend Christmas Eve with you. Perhaps we could walk the city for a bit and then return to your room. Who should I spend time with? We only have the one option here. Really? I'm still in Shibuya. Come meet me in front of the station. I should head to our meeting place.
Apologies for the imposition, but I really wanted some time with you.
Of course, it's Christmas Eve.
Yes, I'm so glad you understand. Well then, would you like to get dinner with me
Yeah,
somewhere?
turkey cooked in the shape of a hand. We all understand that.
Shall we? What's wrong?
Let's hold hands.
Of course. We are a couple, and this is Christmas Eve. Holding hands would be normal, even expected, right? If you would. I'm
Milady.
getting butterflies. Shall we head over?
For the Ides of March, noob. Jeez, don't you know
I
anything
never
about
imagined
history?
every restaurant would be so full. I suppose it makes sense. Typically, one makes reservations for special occasions like today. I'm sorry it turned out like this.
Hey, we had to, like, kill God earlier today, so everything's fine. All I need is you.
I'm so happy to hear that. You're all I need, too.
No, if we
That
both say
said,
it, we lose
a
oxygen.
cake certainly couldn't hurt. Let's go look. This could be a long shot. Excuse me, but would you happen to have any Christmas cakes left? Actually, we do. Yes, I expected
Squeakiest
us.
voice.
Wait, what? One of our orders was canceled last minute. This is the only cake we have. Really? Well then,
It's either a $30 cake or a
could
$50
we
cake.
purchase it? Of course. Just wait one moment while I go prepare your order.
Such a squeaky voice.
Unbelievable. What a stroke of luck.
A Christmas miracle.
Is that really what it was? Well, actually, perhaps you're right. I can't wait to share it with you.
Hooray.
Oh, it's exquisite.
Glad we found one. It's a strawberry shortcake, by the way. That's a Christmas cake. But not the American style strawberry shortcake. Or I guess I should say not the classic American style, which is like a biscuit situation, but like the modern American version of strawberry shortcake. We really got lucky.
Oh, yes. I have a surprise for you. It's your Christmas present. I hope you like it.
Any from you is good. I've received a hat.
A fetching hat. I thought it might keep you warm through winter. Perhaps you could wear it when we go out together.
I am looking forward to it.
Good! We have so many places to visit together after all. I can't wait to take you on a cafe crawl.
I prefer
Oh.
crust crawls. Haru's staring at me.
Look, you had some cream on your nose. Merry Christmas indeed. You've made this more fun than any
Of
I've known
course,
before.
it's Christmas Eve. What else do you do on
Thank you.
Christmas Eve?
For being with me.
My pleasure.
Good. Oh, look!
Christmas Eve is a couples event
It's
in Japan,
snowing
by
so
the
much
way.
harder now. How beautiful. Most of my memories of Christmas are quite solitary. That or being forced to attend some stuffy gala. This has been rather illuminating. I never imagined the holidays could feel this wonderful. I'm so happy. It's like something out of a dream.
It's no
Yes,
dream.
you're right. It's just nice that everything's finally stable.
The case of
You
Luca's
know,
back. Now that's like
I've
a dream.
already sent word that I'll be home quite late tonight. So,
We spent some alone time together. Oh. We're in a block scene. Gameplay recording paused.
Akechi did what? He turned himself into the police. Sis told me yesterday. He's admitted to being the perpetrator behind the recent cases.
That's right.
So he's alive.
Akechi-kun survived and owned up to what he did.
Well, I feel it's for the best. If Akechi-kun is alive and he can atone for his crimes, that's not a bad turn of events.
Right. Ain't that all stuff to be happy about?
It's Christmas. We should enjoy the day to our heart's content.
Now let's hunt Santa Claus down.
Let everyone be merry to the max.
I'm the one who should be giving permission, you know. Well, as long as you don't go overboard, I guess you can go ahead and cut loose today.
Hell yeah! Merry Christmas!
Not on the food, you
Didn't hear a
fool.
word of that. Fine.
Oh,
Oh my. This is quite a sight.
cream puff
I'm
town.
going to be entirely honest. I wasn't able to bring a dish. Instead, leave the dishwashing duties
Except for
to me.
this dish.
I'll make sure they
righty.
turn out beautifully immaculate.
Why don't we all just clean up together?
So, who brought what?
I brought that marinated seafood.
I never noticed, but Yusuke has like an old school, like,
That's super good!
like
It may not be to everyone's
back
taste.
before modern
but I
tumbler
brought that
locks
cheese
type of
plate.
key. Which I also have one on my key ring, so I can't judge him too
Whoa.
much. But why does he have one?
That smells like dirty socks. Oh. Oh, but it tastes great.
Thank goodness.
Mine was given to me because someone had a dream
Is
that I
this
would
a
need it.
croquembouche? It's so cute.
I made that all by myself. All I did was buy some cream puffs and stack them up, though.
It's been arranged so artistically that I hesitate to sample it. When it comes to sweets, On truly has us beat.
Oh, a delicious
But
orange
then
water bottle.
Who brought this box over here? Ooh, this looks like more sweets. Not mine, by the way.
Me? Kinda?
Ryuji brought sweets?
Ryuji and sweets.
Sweets.
Hey, what are you guys getting at?
It was just a bit unexpected is all. I I had expected something along the lines of meat. For some reason, chicken comes to mind when I think of you. Ryuji, chicken. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that in any sort of comparative way.
Please don't keep going. It just hurts even more.
Cheer up, chicken.
Did you hear what I just said?
Come on, don't get all depressed. Everyone's here to party.
Everyone.
Oh,
Mona-chan.
I was trying my best not to mention it, but it's hard to avoid.
If
Just
only Mona
Pour
could be
one
here
out
with
for our
us.
cat friend.
Someone call for me?
Yeah, we were just talking about... Huh?
He's got the
Wait.
KFC.
What? No way! I thought you disappeared!
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse.
So, you stayed in reality as a cat?
When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this. I headed back here right away, but it took a surprising amount of time.
If you were coming back here, you should have told us, moron!
We were so worried.
Sheesh. Well, I brought my own surprise back, too. I brought some fried chicken. This doesn't have anything to do with your conversation earlier, though.
It's not Christmas without Kentucky
Any room
Fried
left on the
Chicken.
table?
Oh, now there's our chief for ya.
Talk about everything falling into place.
Come on, let's get started.
How's it
We're
going
gonna
there,
party
buddy?
to celebrate our hard work and my grand return.
Baka.
Don't push your luck. Why do you have to? Things are finally back to normal.
Now everyone really is here.
Here, try these sweets.
Greatest Christmas ever. Oh, very good picture. And Morgana's back too, I'm so glad. Gosh, I think I'm tearing up again.
Hey!
Lady Anne, I'm glad to be back too. Morgana's happy as well. Here's a pic for you, Mona. A nice little post-party snapshot. Ah, a splendid picture. Yes, somehow seeing them together puts me at ease. You and him are pretty close now, huh, Chris? He's fanboy.
Nice.
Family, huh? Basically your older brother, right? Anyway, don't go disappearing again, got it? I don't want any more worry about you like that. Futaba. That's right, tonight's supposed to be a celebration. I'm glad I could be part of it. No, I already said it, but thanks everyone. I'm glad to come back to you.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark.
Formerly hovering at 50% after less than... Oh, I guess now it's been like 36 hours since the poll. At 100% believability. We lost 50% that fast. We're down only one day left of the year. I know it's sudden, but we're gonna throw a year-end party tomorrow. Kick-ass. Are you organizing this, Futaba? Thank you for letting us know. Sojo's making New Year's Eve soba noodles for us. In that case, would it be alright if we met up in the evening? May I invite my sister? Go ahead, the whole place is reserved anyway. And should we call Yoshizawa too? Morgana and Futaba already covered it, but she really helped him out in that palace before. And it's New Year's Eve, so it's not like she'll be busy at practice. I agree. Then, Chris, you're officially the event coordinator. It's your job to contact her. I'm on it. See you tomorrow.
A year-end party, huh? I'm already excited. Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away.
Beep boop beep beep bop beep boop.
Thank you for inviting me. Although, I admit I feel a bit like I'm intruding.
There's no need for modesty. After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah, you really helped him
That
out
is
too.
an A++
In that
scarf
case,
right there.
I'll accept your offer.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
So it's caught your eye as well. It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through the city. I bought it for myself as a reward for the end of the year. What do you
beautiful.
think about the scarf?
Looks great on you.
Thank you. Your compliment is music to my ears.
I don't think anyone other than you could pull it off, Kitagawa-senpai.
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if you don't dig into that soba soon, it's gonna get soggy on you.
Not to mention the
Ah, yes,
goddamn
my apologies.
shrimp. Eat the
Thank you for
shrimp,
the food.
guys.
It's
That batter's
chat
gonna
time.
get so soft.
So good.
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right? They're amazing! You could open a soba restaurant.
Oh, thanks. I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds, please. How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
Her stomach is bottomless.
Seriously? While being that thin?
Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
It's finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony.
A certain
But I
someone.
can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
I no longer
For
will be an
real?
outlaw.
That's wonderful! Congratulations, Senpai!
Of course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
What great news! Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible! It's an actual, real-life good ending!
And after that, the 2-hour New Year's special of Tokyo Vice. A thrilling tale, jam-packed with some of the network's most famous faces. I'll never give up!
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately.
Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor. With a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady An would...
The year is winding down to
I
its
have to go
final
steal his
moment.
body for you.
Let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
I doubt we'll experience anything even similar to it for quite some time.
1 year,
Well, this is
turns
just from
out.
my point of view, but I really hope that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
If
the
that's the
events of
case,
Persona 5
then I
Strikers.
assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your own, right?
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I don't think I see that happening.
Okay, that's a
Fine,
bit
fine. I can't do it alone. I mean, what do I even do as an honor student?
So much has happened over the past 12 months, but in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year is gonna be even better for us. I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight, and this crowd is...
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
See you
She
next
will
year,
turn into a
right?
pumpkin if she's not out of here by midnight.
Next year? Sojiro, Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready, chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Yeah, I hear ya. If I start prepping the beans now, they'll be ready by the morning. Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's sleep.
What, not gonna watch the first sunrise of the year? Happy New Year. Oh shit, it's already the new year. Let's make it a good one. Last year's end seems like only yesterday. Should we get together for a party or something? We gotta celebrate somehow. Have something in mind? I don't know, like a mochi eating contest or something. Prospect absolutely devoid of any class or dignity. I don't know what we do, but I'm totally down to see you all. Same. But not tomorrow, I got plans. Me too, apologies. But any other time should be fine. Yeah, we can pick a later date. Anyway, Happy New Year. We're gonna have a great one, guys.
Hey, don't tell this to the others, okay? But even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious, and being separated from all of you was really scary. I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys. That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here.
Stay with us forever.
If that's what you want. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep. I know I've said this before, but I hope we keep sticking together like this.
We got a vet appointment for you tomorrow. We're gonna take those balls off, buddy. Alice Trebek is very specific about spaying and neutering. Where am I?
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
This is all new stuff for me now.
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
The feeling that I need to go home. This looks like the school. I need to go home. Alright, so this is not in the OG game. Ooh, we got slow dream movement going on.
Get awesome results at track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I get a hold of some scholarships for college.
Your
to make things
voice.
easier for my mom.
Who is it? Wait, I can go upstairs? No. Just warp back down to floor 1. A butterfly. I should follow it.
If that never happened, I would have gotten to enjoy my time in high school with Shiho.
Where are we going, butterfly? It's a very weird walking gait he has.
My sister's been supporting the family. It's unrealistic to demand any more of her.
I'm helping Okumura Fruits grow, with my father watching over me.
We hearing what their lives would have been like had we not gotten involved? Where are you going? Going home. Home? But isn't this where you belong? I see. So you still haven't accepted it? Well, I won't force you into anything. Let's meet again. God damn. I felt like I had the most bizarre dream. What could have it meant? What?
Good morning.
Were you still asleep, Spleen Senpai? How'd you know? I was just guessing, but I suppose you did sound a bit sleepy. Remember promising me that we'd go pay our respects at the shrine together on New Year's Day? Kinda. Right. Well, today's the day if you want to keep that promise. I realize this may be a bit forward of me, but what do you say to accompanying me to Meiji Shrine this afternoon? Already looking forward.
I'm so happy!
Me too. It'll probably be pretty crowded today, but it oughtn't be too bad in the afternoon at least. I'm sure we'll be fine. I must agree. I'll make sure to pray to the gods that it won't be too crowded. Oh shoot, I hope that doesn't count as me wishing before making my offering. Hey, you up yet?
I'm counting on you.
Well, let's meet at the shrine around noon. I'll see you then. Your way, could you lend me a hand?
Sorry to make work your first activity in the new year. Oh, that reminds me. Happy New Year.
Man, it looks like they make a pretty mean breakfast spread here. Happy New Year.
And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
We're especially grateful you're open today. You know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same old, same old.
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Ah, right. Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine for the new year?
That's a wise choice.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right?
Jeez, the guy from the TV is already here. Amazing coincidences already lining up. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something?
What bam!
Oh, looking sharp.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, Futaba-chan. I picked it out with my mom.
What did you just say?
I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing off comes later. Well, time to make like a tree.
The year's first shrine visit, eh? What do you think we should do?
Well, perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
Mona really did figure out how to steal that man's body. How much Naruto have I seen? Exactly 0 episodes. Sorry, but I think I'll be getting there sooner than I expected. It was way less crowded than I thought it would be. Did my wish actually come true? Maybe it did. I'll wait by the entrance once I get there. Don't worry, no need to hurry.
What's up? Did you have plans for today or something?
Yep, Meiji Shrine.
Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go. Have fun. Oh, but it's pretty cold out there, so don't forget to dress warm so you don't catch a bug.
That reminds me, I still haven't seen Morgana today. Where could he have gone? Anyway, I need to head over to Meiji Shrine. For January 1st, it's very green out.
Do I look weird? Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are. Well, shall we?
fun when they go
There
to
aren't
places
many
I've been
people
to
here at
before.
all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd.
Man, the end of the year was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one. That is true, but...
I know I'm gonna use the wrong year for a while.
Well, I have an idea. New Year's party tonight to help switch gears? Huh? Didn't expect you two here.
How many coincidences can there be in one day?
Truly, all the
And a good
coincidences.
morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
Oh, I guess we all had plans to drop by here first thing today, huh?
That would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time? Talk about incredible happenstance.
Indeed, but due to this fortuitous turn of fate, I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai? Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
So, what do you want to do after this? If we've got the time for it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my
Everyone's so
family
nicely
once we're
dressed
finished
up,
here.
and then there's Ryuji.
I have somewhere to be as well.
Me too. I'll be dining with my father somewhere. I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Well, looks like you're all busy. And maybe I should hit up the track team and see what they're up to.
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans yet.
It's like no one's making any sense.
Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later.
Looks like it's just us now. Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the shrine, Senpai?
I already forgot.
Well, we did just run into everyone else. Maybe that was your wish.
What was your wish?
Me? Well... Oh, I'm sorry. It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them. He decided to come all the way out to the station to get me. My family is kind of serious about their get-togethers.
Apparently, good lord. We'll hang out soon.
I'm really sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station. Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all. Who do we have here? I believe this is our first time meeting.
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before. My senpai who's done so much for me.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
I'm
Dad!
flat-faced
Not
Shinichi.
all the time!
Is that not so? I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
Looks good on you.
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
What?
Something wrong?
No, nothing. Well then, senpai, please excuse us.
I don't have any other plans for today. I should head back to my room. Morgana still hasn't returned. I feel like the questionnaire on the fan site has changed too. Hey, we have our first dream of the year today? Really? I thought that was tomorrow night. Is it that big a deal? You'll just have your first dream whenever it happens. Hey, this is important. I can't let my first dream of the year be a nightmare. Well, then it doesn't count, duh. Here, take a look at this. Maybe it'll help you have good dreams. Oh, why'd you take this? It was before we met up with you guys. We all bumped into each other first. Oh, maybe we should have taken a full group shot since we were all meeting up anyway. This photo's good in its own way. Indeed, I believe it will inspire some good dreams. You gotta dream of specific things. You want to have a good year, right? What's the traditional thing again? Mount Fuji, sheep, and okra? Ew. Ew, okra's gross. It sounds messy. And was Mount Fuji a hawk and an eggplant in that order? Ew, eggplants are gross too. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make myself dream about that. I sincerely doubt you can brute force yourself in the dreams. I plan to have a dream of singular beauty. I gotta get to bed anyway. I got practice tomorrow too. What happened this afternoon can't be normal. Something is wrong. And we can knock Ryuji's style if his style is terrible. I feel a warm breeze on my face. I sense someone's presence.
What's up?
What's going on here?
Huh? I was just sleeping. Hey, you've been acting kinda weird since yesterday. What's going on?
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead. I'll be down in a sec.
Hey, Ryuji's style at the shrine was indeed terrible. A camo muffler,
These beans
paint splatter shirt.
They're
I
all
can't remember if they
perfectly
were
shaped and so
jeans or if they were
shiny.
cargo pants.
Looks
But
like your
all of it
recipes have
clashed.
reached housewife level quality. You trying to get hitched sometime soon?
Thanks, but no. Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
Good morning.
Sphinx lady? That's just like your opinion, man.
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any pranks with Wakaba. It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too
It's a
well.
very good animation going on for Futaba there. Wakaba.
Wakaba. Your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Ready for another bright white flash? There we go. That's Futaba's mother's name. She's no longer.
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Morning, Mona.
Morning. Do you think there's enough Osechi for me to join you?
Don't tell me.
Don't tell you what? Morgana's arrived for breakfast? Seriously, are you alright?
Something's definitely very wrong here.
Okay, that's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat. I bet you're just hungry.
Thank you for the food. I can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
I want one.
All right, I shall return.
How's it going there, Jimby?
Be careful.
We're kind of supposed to be a cat and Wakaba. Well, she shouldn't be here with us.
What's the matter?
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment. Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him? I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside job.
An inside job.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
You know, don't you? We have to discuss this.
Remember?
That's right. Just like you seem to be. Come on.
Two boy detectives are gonna have to solve a case of everyone having their happiest lives. And how to stop that from being the case.
Well then, let's try to sort through this situation.
What is happening?
That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents. Your memory of this is still intact, correct?
But how are you alive?
Ah, yes.
God damn it.
My final enemy is a puppet version of myself. We have greater concerns right now. In fact, I'm a bit offended you think so little of me that you expected me to be dead. Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case, but for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever.
That's very weird.
I agree. No matter how one attempts to rationalize it, my release is extremely unusual. More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is... That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. What say we join forces on this? I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing.
Just let Jimmy do your homework for you, noob. He'll do a great job.
You and I share the same goal, to solve this problem. Don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
We could be the Hardley boys. It's right about the need for teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. Maybe best to work with Akechi on this one.
Have you made up your mind?
What do you need me to do?
Well, first I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace? I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the New Year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it. Go ahead.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
I'm down.
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago. Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
I'm on my way.
I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it?
Animal Crossing is the way better one. Play that instead. Did you watch that video about Valheim I sent you?
I believe I heard her say the word palace.
She spotted one.
Despite not being in the metaverse. You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right?
Oh, he really is.
We're all but guaranteed
a master
to find
detective.
a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
How many people have you killed again? Just as a running tally.
Senpai! And... Akechi-san?
We just happened to be together when he got your call. First a dead woman returns,
Oh, it's a very
and
good
now
video.
a
I'll
palace
send it to you
appears.
right now, Audrey.
How intriguing.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves.
There you go.
However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
Persona. Oh, he knows.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it. Or they see it, but it doesn't evoke any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
B&E.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so. Oh, it's...
Metaverse Navigator icon's back on my home screen.
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history? How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log, but...
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is.
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow. Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
Does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
Infiltration time, let's do it.
That settles it.
All right, let's do it.
That's a new effect for it.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is. What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
Your true outfit. Wearing that one, huh?
That one?
Oh, you mean this old thing?
He's a
Yoshi's
big
always
fan of
on
Berserk.
side. There's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting. Let's move out.
Has she been on the team? No. She has been, like, in the metaverse 2 times? I almost said 3, but one of them is technically a flashback to another instance. Oh, you guys don't have fun outfits? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, she might actually be a party member for this part. all that matters. Big red ribbon. You get some team glasses. Let's see what a tracksuit looks like on her. Gets all kinds of options. See some samurai garb on him. All stats +2. Yeah, you can have all stats +2. Why not? No. Absolutely not. Sketchy, I feel like you have to have something better than that. What about your Shadow Ops uniform? Okay, that's pretty good. No, I don't fit in. Santa Akechi? Oh, we're all gonna be super cool with people now. Yeah. Well, that's a team.
We found a treasure chest. I wonder what's...
This place feels kind of different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There should have been a change of heart since then. You remember how far you went in the last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see, so you're only familiar with this area, close to the entrance.
Let us depart.
Let's keep going.
You must be so happy.
That's probably where we're gonna be going after this door's locked. Wasn't locked. There's so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome and thank you for coming, patients. You'll be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy. What kind of place is this?
Focus.
I knew it'd come true.
I'm getting all misty.
Is that a real person moving? We're all so happy.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation.
We have some business here.
Leave! You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. this world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Suck.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Let's hear this guy out.
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes. Ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
What a righteous man.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Glad you're having fun.
Akechi-san!
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
The video's interesting. It's one of my favorite channels. He plays games the way I play games, which is... You could be efficient, or you could just break it all.
I'll break them.
Like that, he'll break them.
To me, Loki!
Good shot. Way to miss immediately. I am indeed talking about let's game it out.
Let's show them our real power!
Aw, the Rivet's looks great.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all.
Oh yeah, great channel. Love his videos.
Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
He has literally killed people. Like, several human beings. He has ended their lives. He is a literal hitman. Yep, this is his normal.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
He has good ears.
Looks like we're busted.
We did kill God, and now we're in like an alternate universe where everyone's dreams came true and they're happy. So now I have a new team comprised of fucking Hitman and a very pleasant lady who has no experience doing these things. Well, I guess I should try that door he was standing in front of. That seems like the logical thing to do. There we go. All you people who told me that she wouldn't be in the party all
Show me your
lied to
true
me.
form!
Okay, that's a teddy bear with skulls inside of it. That's pretty amazing. Oh, she has such a cool old-timey gun.
Joker took one down. I gotta keep up. Yes, I love this place. Going after them!
Flawless!
I love it! Okay.
What game were you playing that someone said show me your true form?
We had room to spare. Looks like there's a safe room around here. It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest? We don't know what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully.
Gun. Well, that part of my mask gonna be red until I go right there. Okay.
Focus. What?
Ah, my guy said show me your true form. What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Oh, why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Last spring.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
Gee, I wonder which character is running this place. Which character in the game did we meet that we formed a relationship with that could form this kind of place? It's impossible to know. Just couldn't guess who it could be. Be anybody. Probably a character we've never met before. I'm actually surprised we can go this way. Guess that means if I go up the other stairs, it's a dead end. You just got Animal Crossing? Audrey, we have to be friends. Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? Might be tough at first, but don't worry, there's lessons for beginners too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world.
I have something.
I am so happy!
Audrey, I can give you all the fruit. All the fruit. Making stir fry tomorrow? Not bad. Tonight was Taco Bell for dinner. But yesterday it was yakisoba with chicken thigh and asparagus. The day before that was... What was the day before? My brain has stopped working. What did I have the day before? Yakisoba was yesterday. Right! Karage. It was karage. And this morning was rice. With leftover rice from the karage. So with the chicken in there.
This place is enormous.
And asparagus. Asparagus and
What
everything.
could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes.
Yeah, fries, they...
Let's keep pushing. I
They
need
don't
to
make
find
it
out why that was shown to me.
It was pretty good karage. The omelet rice this morning was, choice. It was very good.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
Let's go, Poop.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me?
Oh, omelet rice is
You won't
amazing.
give me an
Definitely go for
answer?
it.
Then I'll just force my way through.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks.
Hey, she also did an elemental type. That should be listed there.
Ravager!
Yeah, keep smiling, buddy.
Dance, Persona!
Keep smiling, buddy.
Persona! This is my soul!
Pretty sure she did this. Oh, I know it works. Never mind.
Let's get this over with.
And missed, you're right.
Feel my power.
There's a rapid succession of blocks and stuff.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. There.
Wow, wow, wow.
I can't predict this thing.
Victory is ours!
They have plot armor.
With this power,
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh, wow. The crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire!
In this universe, your sister didn't die.
Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
What? No
Let's make
clothes.
it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san, you're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
Is he finally going to come on out and reveal himself?
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish.
Here it comes.
Head on down.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Are you okay?
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Oh, it was alright. How was your day?
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Focus.
Show me your true form!
Sit up, trash. You didn't see us at all.
Teddy bears on my team.
Kevid, Sondrion!
Yoshizawa-san just killed two enemies.
I don't want you on the team.
Killing time again!
Too late to be sorry.
All right. They were too weak to be a threat.
Is he this palace's...
Oh, camera's not gonna go all the way up.
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
And big reveal.
Dr. Maruki?
Oh my god, you mean the only other character in the game we have experience with? How can this be?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I've gained the power to alter reality.
Yeah, that's the
to
school
make
counselor.
it whatever the people wish for.
Earlier I was like, it couldn't possibly be a character we've known. This is like was I inferring? That can't be.
Well, I definitely understand how this could be hard to grasp. At any rate, our cruel and unforgiving reality is going to change. And that includes Yoshizawa-san's awful past, too.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And
I'm on his team now, let's just get out of here.
Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
I'm on his. I'm with the doctor. Fuck it. If we get Morgana their own bed, I don't see a problem here.
That's...
Hi, Jimmy.
Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same
In this
amount.
particular game, the guidance counselor didn't do
You're
nothing
the one
bad so
who always
far.
gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You
Unless
know
you
why?
count making everyone's
Because it's
dreams
my
come
right as
true
the
at the
elder
end of the
sister.
game here.
We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire!
Whoa. Izakai to another universe. Truck-kun took her to a better place.
What? Kasumi...
That's how it works. A truck hits you and you go to another place.
Seems you remembered.
Truck-kun is a kiter.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story.
Oh, do you?
Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki.
Seems like he did a
That was
bang-up
when
job.
I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right, limited as it was. I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
Well, that's a stretch,
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
Switching teams, I'm with the doctor
You
now.
could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do
back
so.
to life.
You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
What happens to the old reality?
I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Believe in yourself.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
That's cool. I'm
Please
on your
don't
team.
judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No decision yet, huh?
Like, small scale, the only thing my character has seen so far is all the people that I hang around with are happy. That's all that matters to me. Like, food buys her mom back? That's fun. This looks pretty bad.
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires.
Whoa, 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 I didn't say nothing.
The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
The game only gives me
her
the
wishes,
one.
huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up, and don't embarrass me.
Tell me that's Haster right there?
Stubborn rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
Bad touch.
Persona! Persona!
That is Haster. Alright.
Damn it. Why did I do that?
Well, I catch you, I did my best. But the fear prevented me from casting.
Why did I do that? What's the holdup? Here. Let's go. There.
Punch him with a god hand. Sure, there's a lot of kneels going on.
Persona!
He said a bad word.
Ravage now!
Bright light. Hey, Final Fantasy VII Remake is a phenomenal game.
Feel my power. These guys are powerful and immune to curse attacks. Manifest! Persona! There! They dodged your attack, Joker! Too slow. Feel my power. Missed.
Jeez, I can't you.
Persona! Reverberate. Oratorio! No time for thanks.
That's a fun one.
It's useless, idiot.
Hey, use your laser beam.
It's useless, idiot.
Just didn't understand the greatness of it.
Persona, you're mine.
No. Such pathetic attempts won't be enough. As this.
Ah, cool.
This just won't go down.
No mercy.
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. You'll pay.
Oh my god, we get a showtime together? Okay.
You're so alive! Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea.
Yeah, special
Rather
ops.
than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes.
Hey, I'm already on board, Doc.
I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi.
I mean, if you could bring
There's
someone's
no way I
dead
can
mom
hand
back
her
to
over
life,
to
why
you
not
with matters as they currently are.
bring your sister
I
back?
already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up.
I mean, if to the outside observer they have the personality and memories of the dead person, then I would posit that that's as good as the real person. As someone who doesn't believe in a soul or anything like that, if it's indistinguishable, then it's indistinguishable. Don't remember the conditions. I'm on team Better Worlds.
To think Takuto Maruki, of all people, would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
If you were to give me tofu that is indistinguished from chicken and you tell me it's chicken to me, isn't it? I have no means nor motive to uncover the truth behind that tofu. So for my consciousness, that's chicken. Oferte? No. Tofurkey? No, I have not. Typically when I prepare tofu as tofu. Like, as a not a vegetarian, I don't have any reason to imitate meat. In reality, it still isn't chicken, but I don't know that. Therefore, it doesn't matter to me, does it? Like, if all the people involved in this universe don't know the truth behind the universe, they only know their perception of the universe, making that fundamentally true for them. Doesn't matter if I know that her mom's not really alive. That's all that matters to her, is that she's alive. I can roll with that. I can get behind that just fine. Yeah, perception is reality. I'm worried about her.
I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
Yeah, like, I enjoy those things. I should go back to my room. Don't cat yourself. You can do whatever you want. Welcome home. You sure were out late. We gotta get you, like, your own bed, dude. That's the one problem with this reality. It's me. I discovered something I thought you should know about right away. I called Yusawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. Unbelievable. In all honesty, I agree. Unfortunately, it's the truth of the matter. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. Gonna see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we could use the manpower. We can actually bring them to their senses, that is. It's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for behind. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to. Got it. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Is that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady Anne and I can... How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Oh. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. And know that your friends are already enjoying its belief. Seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, you ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Are you happy? Where's this coming from? Well, yeah, I'd say I'm happy. Do you like this reality? Like reality? Well, it's the one we fought for with everyone, so... Wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to the mementos, I transform into a... thinking it through. Okay. Had to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing can make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. Seems all I can do now is wait. I would argue it's not the same thing Yaldi was doing. Like, it's true that the cognitive versions of people we saw in the prison claimed that they were happy there, but we also were told that there was, like, just an impressive feeling to it that was making them kind of feel that way. When we were talking to Shido, he was the one that was explaining, like, yeah, like when you get out, you're kind of free from this lull, this pull, and then your ambitions can take over. And for some people like him, those ambitions led to bad things. For other people, not so much. But when you're in there, it's like the warm, comforting blanket of oblivion. So Yaldi was clearly doing something bad. Whereas this is, even if it's an illusion, like it's still an illusion of something that you actively desire and want. It's not plopped on top of you against your will and then it becomes your will. This is your will made manifest. Very nice collarbones, yes. Is it misdirection though? Like, what's he misdirecting? Also, Yaldi was like talking about kind of like wiping the slate clean. At this particular point in time, I don't think Maruki is looking to control the will of the people. If he's just giving them what they want, I would need to see evidence that he's actually doing something against the better interest of these people. I'm the kind of person that if you went, hey, we could upload your brain into a simulation and you can live forever in a perfect simulated society, and when the ticker hits 100%, we shoot you in the back of the head. So your physical body's dead forever, but you live inside a computer. In a perfect world for all time, I would sign up for that. I have no connection to fleshy meat sack thing that I'm stuck inside of. No connection whatsoever. Don't give a shit about it. I would happily upload myself. So this particular moment in the game is like, that's fine. Oh, there's definitely no requirement for suffering. You're reanimating Cud. That'd be fun. I could promise you there are people in this world that were born with very little to no suffering and go through their whole lives that way. Those are folks that have a lot of money in the family. God. If I just let a few minutes pass, we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be the ultimate playtime. Anyway, as for Pope, you're saying if we take his solution for the universe, we miss out on a few boss fights? It's really going to be whether or not I'm convinced one way or the other. Because my first time playing a game, I always do the decisions that I want to see happen. I don't really give a crap about, like, 100% experience in the game. I just want to see a story I want to play out, so it's really going to depend on this week if the game can convince me that his way is the wrong way or not. And you tied to a baboon while you grab stuff out of that box. That was still very funny. Things you say to your friends are a big part of it. I figured. We'll see what happens. Oh, no. I thought I saved. Oh, damn, we're definitely gonna miss the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thing. Yep, 1, 2, 5. Rookie said your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. Where's everyone? I should look for them while I check out the town. Check up on the old teammates. Well, it's no time for shopping, I guess. The Thieves' Den, the thing I went to once, I was like, that was nice.
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya.
I missed the subway. Yeah, but there's a difference between the loss of a loved one and wanting a good sandwich. Like, you could have desires, and them not being met aren't on the same scale as, you know, a dead loved one.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya. Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
Making me actually ride the goddamn trains again.
For real?
God, you did it, Shiho. I knew you could. All thanks to you supporting me, Anne. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm not the one who deserves the credit. Keep up. You kept up your best effort. Now you're finally being recognized.
Hmm?
Well, I can't believe it. Over here, Chris. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see, Spleen. Do you remember me? How have you been?
Yeah.
I've been well, thank you for asking. I'm surprised you remember, though. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early in the semester. Of course he remembers you. Has to remember, but with the bragging. Told him all about how amazing my PFF is at volleyball. Shiho, Futama's mom, Kasame, fucking Haru's dad is alive again. Oh, Han. Sorry I have to put up with all that spleen. She was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too. Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody else. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
Aw, you're too much. Yeah, he's likely not a power-hungry lunatic because he didn't fall in with Shido's crowd and all that nonsense. You're too much. Two of them are beaming with joy. Seems this reality is the one that Anne wished for. Forgot to mention, Shio's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. So sad when she transferred for her parents' job, but all's well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect. Is it everything you wished for?
Hmm?
What I wished for? I guess you could say so. You'd prefer things this way? I mean, both you and Shio are here and everything's going great. Definitely better than the alternative. Like when we... Wait, huh?
But...
I remember being so concerned that I just wanted to die, but then I met everyone and... I'll be waiting for you. What is that? Shio's still alive, even after all the things we made her... that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this.
Huh?
Let's read some chatties here. Oh yeah, Haru was our chosen chat boo. What's wrong? You okay? Oh, I'm fine. I think I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you later. Again, Odin, like, that's not how he's doing it. Like, I imagine everyone really wants a really good meatball sub. But, like, that's the kind of thing that you can do for yourself. And no one reasonably wants or needs the sky to change color. It would more be a moment like if one person... If there were 4 people that all want to be married to the same person, that would be a conflict. Seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. Man seems happy to be with Shiho. He's able to continue playing volleyball. Is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. So far, I'm fine with this. Our friend is happy and healthy. Must be someone I haven't checked up. Yeah, most of the team. Come on. There's like someone out there somewhere having a... Yeah. Gon is here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is.
Hey, you have a minute?
You looking for someone? She was thinking about setting up shop in Chijoji. Went to inspect the new location with the president. How would he deal with the forward left trial? I don't know. We should ask him. Went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone. Upada. Head for Shibuya. I actually should have got. Oh my god, there's like a clone army walking there. Beautiful. I just want to do the fast travel button. That's true. If it were a square, it'd be equitable and everyone would be just fine. All he has relationships are totally valid relationships. Hey, unless I see a conflict, I don't need to theorize. Ah, what a coincidence. But, you're just doing a bit of shopping. Soon we're gonna celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award. Hey, her father's also alive in this one. It's unbelievable. Come on, Makoto, you don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier, just act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves.
You're correct.
I do feel the same way. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. Made eggplant miso soup for your birth. Gross. No, I fried mackerel on yours, right? That's fine. I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for me.
Hey!
Sis, I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. The two of them were beaming with joy. It seems this reality is the one Makoto wished for.
That reminds me.
What brings you here? Sorry to keep you like this, by the way. It's alright. Well, that's good. You seem very happy.
Do you think?
Oh, yes, you think so? Has your dad been supportive? My dad, of course. He's done such a great job as a single parent and...
No, but...
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone. Sis... Wait, what are you saying? I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. I just... Oh, what's wrong? Oh no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Aubergine is a hell vegetable. For me, it's... Most preparations of eggplant, you can convince me to enjoy eggplant parmesan if it's a seedless goddamn eggplant. You give me a seedy eggplant, and you gave me garbage. Okra sucks. I have no love in my heart for okra. I'm not big on raw onion. And olives are a sometimes food, but I can't hate olives. More shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
Well, obviously chicken parmesan is always better. But okra's so good. I understand that people enjoy okra. I am not one of those people. Fried onions good on a sandwich. I'll always take fried onions, sauteed onions, anything other than raw onions. Just like squash, but there's so many types of squash. Which ones are you talking about? Pumpkin? I like pumpkin. Butternut squash is pretty good. All squashes? See, all of the squashes have different textures though. So if it's a texture thing, that doesn't make any sense anymore. They all have very different textures. Like spaghetti squash is very different from butternut squash, is very different from acorn squash, is very different from... pumpkin's not that much different from butternut, to be honest. Pumpkin's the best one, though. All I can do now is wait. I'm a little disappointed with, the extent of the interactions and my choices for these days. Do I not get to do, like, hangout times? Well, don't overcook them. Jeez. That's like saying, like, I don't like bread. Why don't you like bread? Because every time I've had it, it's been burnt. It's like, that doesn't count. Koto seems to be happy living with, you know, the persons she lost. Has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Oh, I love broccoli.
Hey, you have a minute?
Ryuji, he's been doing great this year. I think he said he's doing laps around the school. You'd think training would be a drag, but he sure seems to be enjoying it. I'm a little tired from thinking too much. I'm gonna go for a walk and clear my head. See, Morgana's the one, like, sticking point for me. Because Morgana got what he wanted, which is to be... human. But the problem with that is... You know what? No, it's probably fine. Like, as long as there's, like, paperwork involved, which, if you're able to create a human body, you can probably make paperwork. It's like he'll run into a problem when eventually you can't live in an attic with me anymore. You'll eat pretty much anything. Is there no food you dislike, Audrey? Did Morgana ever... That's... like... Yeah, like... The entire character plot for Morgana is the desire to be human. even after Morgana got the full extent of his memories back, he was still like, still wish I could have been human, but at least I got to help humans. Oh, that was not the right choice.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Can't think of much food you dislike that won't make you sick.
Train doors are now closed.
See, there are foods that make me feel sick that other people enjoy. Like natto. Just the smell of natto makes me queasy.
Don't joke around. Exactly.
I'll use this one. Oh. Well, let me have my... I love natto. Rose. Don't you think something's kind of off about this town? Everyone looks so happy all of a sudden. What in the world's going on? It's almost creepy. Hey! Hey, Magic Man controlling reality. Why is this dude still homeless? Does he not make the cut? Wow.
I'm so pumped.
Oh, wait. Alright. If I recall, this homeless man... That's complicated. Isn't this the guy that, like, is homeless because he's doing it to atone for, like, being a bad man? Fuck. I didn't really engage with that particular subplot in this playthrough because it's one of the optional, like, you have to investigate moments. But I did it in my original playthrough because I did all of those. I can't remember. Regardless, it's odd that he would want to be a homeless man. Especially cold this winter. Can't perform as well when my fingers are numb. Tokyo's so cold now thanks to this cold snap that it feels like I'm back in my hometown. Even amidst all this hardship, I'm gonna become a rock star this year. This one's for you guys. Ignite Studio Bedroom Heaven's Gate. Frozen pupils watch the stars so bright. Concrete icicles rise up in the night. The chill in the air makes you feel weak. Reach out your hands and seek out the heat. Dancing angels cause a soul ascension. This is a carbon monoxide intoxication. A studio bedroom becomes heaven's gate. If you wanna live, let your air ventilate. Wow! Truly, that is a man destined for greatness. Ah, see, I fixed the authentication token for the daytime bot, not the nighttime bot, because I forgot. Keeping track of two things is impossible. Everyone in the street seems to be in high spirits this year. I've been hearing nothing but good news. Perhaps because of everything that happened at Cheetah last year. Probably, but still, everybody just seems excessively happy. Senpai, please avoid doing your own thing for the first job of the new year, okay? Gotta investigate. It's not shopping, it's visiting Gun Daddy. You let me in to see Gun Daddy right now. There is one part of this that's... So the idea is like, the metaverse as a concept doesn't exist anymore, right? So how is he able to do cognitive science without the source of cognitive science.
Hey, I can do it if I try.
That's been bugging me. My numbers are intense this year. I'm on a roll. Here's I've reached a whole new level with the art of pickups. Same here. This year I've been able to pick up every girl I talk to. I'm gonna keep going at this pace and graduate from the novice rank. Now, in my ideal... What is that hat, dude? Come on. Oh. How do I push them in the traffic? Brought the metaverse back just like the Backstreet Boys? But how? You sure that's explained later? I have no reason to believe that it will be. Unless they're getting together with women that aren't real. I looked up as the screen transitioned. Was that secretly... No, that's Sapphire. Oh! We got some rips and tears in reality going on here. Oh, it was Rise. Okay. The name wasn't on there, and I was like, maybe it's not her. Glad her career's going well. Whoa, 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 you mean you got scouted by that college?
Whoa!
What if all the pickup artists are just like walking into rooms and hooking up with just paper bags, plastic bags, bits and pieces of garbage that were on the floor, half-eaten sandwiches, but they can't tell because it's all an illusion. So no one's being harmed, I guess except for the sandwich. The sandwich didn't ask for that. He's too good of a boy. Pipe down, stupid. It's not for sure or nothing yet. Anyway, I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Still, that rules. You even made it onto the podium at Nationals, too. I was worried about what would happen after you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you're able to bounce back.
No way, man!
Aw, you're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. Ryuji's laughing happily with the other members of the track team. It seems this reality is the one that Ryuji wished for.
Hmm?
Like, a really fast way the game could make me be like, nope, I'm against this reality, would be to show me more things like those pickup artists. Like, specifically, show me some fascist douchebag who's just like, yeah, we're really gaining traction with the local government about getting rid of foreigners. Like, let's get rid of this one. Throw this in the bin. But at that point, my desire would be, what if we took over for Maruki? You know, we remove him from the picture and we make reality. In which case we can give everybody what they want, unless you're a racist piece of shit, in which case we can kill you. It's great. In his ideal universe, he would probably be acknowledged by a father figure and be recognized as a good detective, which are the desires he told us about earlier in the game. What are you doing here? It's winter break. Maybe you stop by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the first actual, like, I don't know about this one. Is that we got to see, like, bad people getting what they want. You gotta show me more of that. So I'm like, oh, this is not good. I need more of those moments. Which is why I'm walking around and, like, looking into the corners and, like, who can we listen to? That's nice, you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, why don't you come with us, Chris? I should make pork beef so soon. Enjoying the return to track?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. What do you mean? Just what I like doing, you know? I get all down when I'm not running. Legs fine?
Hey!
My leg? Oh, you're worried about me? Oh, it's totally fine, dude. No problems there. Not since that injury way back. That was actually Kamoshida's fault, so... Wait, what? Is something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by school, then...
Huh?
Sure. It's now or never. Here it goes. Whoa.
Whoa!
What the hell was that? You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing.
See ya!
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. Seems all I can do now is wait. I guess I should head home. If you give me more moments where I see pickup artists getting what they want, or like, just general shitheads enjoying spoils, then you'll turn me off to this. The hard one's gonna be for Tama. Like, I'm willing to let a few bad people have their way if she gets to be happy, but there is going to be a balancing act there. Shinjuku, I mean, the red light district would definitely probably bring us more of the bad people. What would do it for you, Gomber? What would make you turn away from a perfect reality like this? Seeing unchecked hedonism and avarice? Dude sucking their own dick on every street corner? I'm okay with that. That's fine by me. Hedonism's okay in my book. It's one jaded guy deciding what's best for everyone. See, the tricky part there is as long as it's not, like, taken from not their own designs. As long as it's being pulled from what they actually want. Like, I'm the kind of person that, if you told me that Death Note really exists, you write a name in there and that person dies. Generally speaking, that's a dangerous item. But I would happily use it. Like, you give it to me, I'll clean up a house, man. Yeah, everyone's a different shade of jade. But if he's coming at it from a genuine place of, I want to reduce suffering in the world, and he's doing that to the best of his ability, that's probably better than, like, base reality. If base reality is, we live in a world where we can't have nice things because greedy people obtain power and seize that power and hold on to that power. That's a bad, shitty reality, but that's the one we actually have, you know? That's base reality. Maruki is probably a step up from that because at the very least, there's a genuine desire to try and improve lives there. And not just improve his own life or his own constituents' lives. So, like, I'm failing to see where there's not a improvement by having him have godlike powers. And that's what the game needs to do, is prove to me that that's a bad thing. It's all a complex on Maruki's part. I mean, the complex can drive the car as long as it gets to its destination. You know what a Band-Aid does, Mighty Odin? It improves your cut. Makes it work better. Ryuji seemed sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. You don't think God should really be in the business of playing favorites? I'm trying to think of a religion that has a God that doesn't actively play favorites. Most of them are like, we got our chosen people. You have to go to ones that are very nature-oriented, like Shintoism, when you get to the less favoritism. Oh yeah, no, I would 1,000,000% use Death Note. If you told me you had a Death Note and you were going to use it, I'd give you 2 thumbs up and say go to town. Like, I trust your judgment enough to think you would do a good job with a Death Note. And that's basically where I am with Maruki. Like, if you told me you have godlike powers and you're going to try and make the world a better place, I would argue to go nuts. Like, do it. I'd like to see what you can do. But if someone like fucking Mitch McConnell had the godlike powers, I would be trying to shoot him dead in every waking moment of my day. You don't trust a single human being with godlike powers? I would trust me with godlike powers. Yeah, I do a fun job. I should go see them. If me or someone like me had godlike powers, I'm cool with that.
Hey, you have a minute?
Looking for someone? Ara was thinking about setting up a shop in Ichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Hey, have you gotten shorter or something? I feel like I used to have to look up to you. Never mind, you're heading out, right? Stay safe. That's what I was saying before, Poop. Like, if baseline reality is our reality, then it's probably an improvement having Maruki try and make people happy.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
I will admit that this part of the game is pissing me off just because they're forcing me to use the train stations. Fast travel has been a button prompt away the entire game, and now they're making me go through the goddamn subway over and over again. Not cool. How's it going, Psych?
Cool.
No, you see, my dude, I wouldn't be cool with you having these powers, but like Maruki, we've spent a lot of time with Maruki. And so far, I am inclined to trust Maruki's judgment. If you're fast traveling, you wouldn't be looking into what the common folk are saying? No, I would! Chris, we've already done the station. I don't need to walk through the station over and over again because it's the same homeless man in the fucking station. I wouldn't fast travel to my confidence. I would fast travel to different locations on the fucking map without having to do this. You see, it just adds 100 extra steps to the fast travel screen. Just let me get to this screen first. Good lord. Now, if we're talking about a hive of scum and villainy, here's where we go. Yeah, and I got his reaction to the things I said. Enough that I'm not convinced I wouldn't let him have these powers. Happy New Year. We hope to see you at Alice's Apron this year too, and all that crap. Speaking of which, why are you here anyway? Do you have anything better to do? Huh, even at the start of New Year, your tongue's still as sharp as ever. Your loving words will serve as my blessing. Everyone's found happiness here. Your happiness, on the other hand, I'll never understand. You're doing great. Went and saw a shrine maiden before my first shrine visit of the year, but honestly I had mixed feelings about it. Yeah, 3D girls just don't cut it, it's all about the 2D. Now that I think about it, there's like no one there. Guess nobody really wanted to come make any wishes. But all these people suddenly have perfect lives now? I see the nerds are still nerds. At this point, it doesn't seem like it's a global thing. But I don't have any proof to back that up. But just going by the events of the game, it seems like it's always been kind of localized to Japan or Tokyo. You're well aware you should not be trusted with trying to improve anyone's life through divine act. Why not? Would I give Bernie... Are you talking about Bernie Sanders? Bud, how's it going, bud? I love you too, baby. How's it going, bud? Yeah, I'd give Bernie Sanders the reins. Why not? I was just barely able to avoid filing for bankruptcy. Am I Mega Max lucky or what? It also made me finally realize that some voids just can't be filled with money. Oh right, your girlfriend left you. It'd be great if you could patch things up with her, but it doesn't seem likely. Yeah, I know. Disappointulution. Interesting. Maybe the pickup artists weren't getting lucky because of Maruki. Maybe they were just legitimately on a good streak, because this guy didn't get his girlfriend back. If there's one truth in the world, no matter what, your kid will have some sort of moment with you where it's like, ah, fuck, we fucked up, but they'll probably be fine. Yeah, but that's a non-argument, my dude. We already live in a reality where we have plenty of problems and new ones are arising all the time. We're basically saying we could instantly fix like a whole bunch of those problems. Just a big swath of them. And I'd be on board with that. I would see no reason not to do it. How's Akihabara? That's where Haru is. We've already done you. We've already done you. We've already done you. He's not really allowed to go look at a bunch of places. Let's go see what Haru's up to. Have I tried that game yet? Oh, not yet. I have not had time. Last time I tried it, it didn't run, so that was a problem. I was giving it some time. If you would like to know what we're talking about, Mud, in the game world, a character has achieved godlike powers to make the world a better place. So, characters that had like dead mothers now have their mothers alive again. Dead fathers are back. People that were sad are now happy. I'm of the opinion that I'm totally okay with that, and I would back that. I'd be into it. And other people are saying that they would either be into it or not into it. Listen, if you find a death note, you mail that to me immediately. Yeah, like some small sorrows are still small sorrows, but like, a lot of people are having their dreams come true. You didn't do both of Makoto's. Yeah, it seems like long dead people, you can't come back from there. Where would you draw the line? Pretty sure my line is make as many people happy as possible, unless those people are racist dickbags or fascists or just like in general bad people. And of course, that is a subjective statement, and I'm coming at it clearly, wholly just from my point of view of what a bad person is. But I've always been very firmly in the reality is subjective. I would happily give away my flesh case body for a digital upload. I have no problems rearranging reality to make people happy. If everyone would be happy, you don't think anyone could actually be happy? Why not? You just said they're happy. How are they not happy if they're happy? That don't make no sense. But, no, Gopper, I do need a death note to do that, because the other way involves a lot of prison time. I'm not really into prison time. Yeah, and also range. A lot of elements in play. This is no time for tea. I just want to talk to people. So far in this game world, I'm still... You're stoned and this got too deep? Hey, that's the perfect time to be doing it. I've had some very good conversations about this kind of stuff while very high. Feel conviction enough to murder someone but not have it affect you personally at all? Oh, God, yes. Why would I want to suffer consequences for my actions? Fuck that. Consequences suck. Is this the place? The one with the charismatic perfumer we read about in the magazine? Oh yeah, they got all these famous models and actresses using their products. Store manager's supposedly a mysterious guy too. Everyone's talking. Hope I can shake hands with them when I make my purchase. Instant shop is booming today. You can tell if I'm joking or not? If you have the power to mold the world as you like it, I'm taking your head at the end of the day. Would I still do it? Good night, Krios. Ah, that's a tough one. To fix all the world's woes, but to die. See, that's one I would have to think about. Because there's the aspect of, like, fixing everything. And that's pretty nice. There's a lot of people I like in this world. And to make a better world for them. But not being part of it means it might as well not exist. Just have to be like a guarantee I'm working on. Or working with, rather. What'd you do over the holidays? You would love to be a martyr? Nothing much happens for a single man like me, but never mind that. What about you? We welcome the new year with the family. We haven't done that since, well, I don't know how long. It felt like a dream. Someone you disagree with often told you that altruism is inherently selfish. I've had a similar conversation about altruism before. Disagree with that at your core, but you gotta wonder about other people? Like, it really depends on who you're talking about and what they think altruism is. Because I would say that it's not inherently selfish. Like, doing something and then never being acknowledged for it, not being rewarded in any way. You still have that personal self-satisfaction of doing something nice, but I don't think that diminishes the act. Yeah, I think it's derived from the type of person they are. It's weird how the stream turned to the ones who walked away. Or having to suffer consequences. What do you mean by having to suffer consequences? Like doing a good act that causes you a certain amount of suffering or pain? On a good, neutral, evil axis. Yeah, dying is not exactly something anyone wants to do. Claim that your alignment is good, you would face the existential threats to do good things. Huh? Existential threats to do good things. That's fair, bud. That's actually very... Like, generally speaking, would you stop mugging if it might get you shot? That's a hard one to answer because a lot of those situations are like... Even when you talk to folks that have been in those situations, you get the, I was actually surprised I did what I did. There was no thinking, you know? There was a snap decision, it happened, and then I found myself in the moment. If I saw someone with a gun, and there was the possibility I'd be shot, I'm less likely to jump into the fray, but I would definitely be taking pictures and calling the police. Self-preservation's definitely a thing. There's also the aspect of, what if I fail to save the person and I get them shot? I could actually make the situation worse. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold, so we'll make a fine location for a new store.
Yes!
I agree. Research says this community is most interested in high-quality ingredients and a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My!
Oh, I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? No. Let's be clear, there's no shame or judgment here. This is a philosophical discussion about all kinds of nonsense. The nature of reality, good versus evil, consequences to actions, no judgment. Like, I would actively tell you that, despite the fact that I would happily use a death note to get rid of a lot of very bad people, I acknowledge that's a bad thing. That's an inherently evil thought to have. It comes from a place of good, because I would legitimately think I'm making the world a better place, but like I'm still ending lives. It's a fun thing to think about. You're allowed to like feet, it's okay. Oh, the big bad of the game is a man who has created a new reality where everyone is happy and they have what they want. And our character's trying to figure out, is that a bad thing or a good thing? I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, to think you'd have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends?
Wait!
Jeez, father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Aha, calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away, understand? Oh, Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and a father are enjoying each other's company. It seems this reality is the one Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please keep being as good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father, would you care to do something together, Chris? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something. Apparently she wished not to be my girlfriend. But if what one person wants is what someone else has / wants, we haven't seen an example of that yet. So I have no data for that. It's a lot of F's in chat for my girlfriend not being my girlfriend anymore. Thank you, everybody. He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you.
Yes, he is, thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times. But he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. What will you do next? My next step should be... I plan to work alongside my father and help him. Missus, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I know you'll get through this. Okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others? Oh my god, why...
Excuse me?
What? That just now, that was... Haru, what's the matter? Ah, nothing, Father. Nothing, really. Must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. Someone who was jealous shot your girlfriend, that would get undone, and they would probably get rewritten to like someone else. Oh no, we don't have we lack the data for that kind of stuff in this particular situation. All I can do now is wait. Oh my god. Teleport back home and then get to ride the subway again. Yeah, in actual reality, there are a lot of desires that conflict. And so far, we haven't seen anyone not happy here. Haru seemed happy being able to talk with her father without fear. Is this how things should truly be? Must be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Time travel one? Like in Deadpool 2 when he shoots baby Hitler?
Hey, you have a minute?
I think this is something about gunning for games in Akihabara. Have I always... Never mind, I forget I said anything. You're going out to see others, right? Stay safe. Like, turn him into not a horrible monster. As close to the end as possible, but that defeats the purpose. We're talking about doing it before he does the bad stuff. Otherwise, what's the point? Oh, but
Shibuya. This is Shibuya. Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
yes, my name is Chris.
Great.
Have I seen Jojo Rabbit? Not yet! I really want to, because Taika Waititi is one of my favorite directors. That happened in a complicated period of hard to get to the theaters. I'm not aware of it being on any streaming service at the moment. Hey, don't blame me, blame the fucking plague.
Cool.
I love going to the movies. I've been bummed out that I haven't been able to do it. I'm guessing it's a good movie, though. Oh, it's in the Boats Bay. One of those yar har situations. Oh, Super Potato. It's overpriced because it's so popular. Go to one of the other indie places. Jojo Rabbit is the name of the movie.
Oh, man.
Oh, there, Futaba. Thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited editions and gaming gear? Advent Children. It's probably on the network, but hidden in a different folder because my things aren't sorted. It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom? No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Chris. Look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick something ready. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We could take him too now. Advent Children, I think, is their better outing. Spirits Within is the one that was like, oh, good lord. Spirits Within is not a very good movie. I mean, from a movie structured point of view, Advent Children's not a very good movie either. But it's fun, and I enjoy Advent. You like Spirits Within too? I have a soft spot for it, but it's a mess of a movie, I think. To be fair, I haven't seen that for a while. If I were to rewatch it, maybe it's not as bad as I remember. I remember the pacing being like outrageously bad. I remember a bunch of the dialogue in that being kind of insufferable to sit through, but I can't remember any of it, so at this point it's a memory of a memory, so I should rewatch it. Oh, so much dust mud. What a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sojo is going to treat us all to lunch. A lot of Final Fantasy dialogue is insufferable, so that tracks. It's tricky, because a lot of it's usually Japanese translated to English, but Spirits Within, that had an American cast, for the most part, so I imagine a lot of the writing was in English? Now I want to sit down and like really go into the history of the writing of that movie. Like, did they write a script and then translate it for a bunch of American actors to do? There's so many questions now. Don't go putting words in my...
Really?
Oh, the back to LeBlanc people, it's curry time. You eat that all the time, though. That's because it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Furuba? She does have a point.
Ha!
Thanks for the glowing review. All three of them were smiling at each other. It seems this reality is the one that Furuba wished for. Sounds good, Chris. I know you know how awesome Sojour's curry is. It's his most cherished dish. Or Sojour and Mom work together to improve its flavor, you know. And, oh? Isn't this like a beautiful dream? What's that supposed to be? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, what?
Huh?
Still don't get it. Come on, why don't you just tell me? I want those distorted lies to see me anymore. What was that? You alright? You are getting a bit weird. Oh, I can't do that, Gopper. I've tried. We've all tried. Hey, come on. You show me a person who says they haven't tried to do that, I'll show you a liar. But I don't have the range for it, can't pull it off. Not flexible enough. Is it because of raging hormones? Look how serious they both got.
I'm okay.
Wait, it's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can wait. Chris has got stuff to do, I assume. I'll see ya. Hey, well, Furuba, don't just take off like that.
Time to head home.
Hurting her back and having a moment of pause. Oh, there's one liar in chat. We're gonna head on back. Come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. All I can do now is wait. Me. Even the little pop-up windows have been pretty positive. Yes, I am Chris. But I've seen Happy being able to spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members. What am I planning on trying that game? When I have time. Like, last time I had time to sit down with it, it didn't run, and then I have not had time since. Oh yeah, no, like, in this game world, she's the major reason why I'm like, I see no reason not to do this. Like, her being happy is pretty cool, and I see no reason to ruin that. It has to be a compelling reason for me to want to ruin her happiness.
Hey, you have a minute?
You sounded pretty emotional. It says something about a piece finally getting recognition. Maybe I should check it out. I think something's wrong with me. Maybe not, I don't know. I didn't mean to hold you up, don't mind me. That's why it was so frustrating when it wouldn't run for me. I was like, this is like my best fucking window for sitting down and doing this goddamn thing. So hopefully the patch recently has fixed that.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya. Train doors are now closing.
That's like saying the happiness she found in being your friend isn't as valid. No, I disagree. I think my friendship with her is still real and still a valid source of happiness, but I also think that now she has literally her dream come true, and she could have both of my friendship and her mother. I don't think it's a subtractive situation. I think it's my god, my brain shut down. It's an additive situation. I do not think one precludes the other. Circumstances under which you met would have changed completely. So the way this is working is people don't acknowledge the memory of how we met. That's like a blank for them, as we saw with Ryuji. And so we got all the background emotions for each other of having a strong friendship and a team bond. We know we're fan of these. But because of the inconsistencies, it just kind of gets glossed over. So like, your argument that she might not have ever needed me doesn't exist in this situation. Like, if this were a time travel situation, and I was going to go back and make her mother come to life, that would undo our relationship, me and her, because we would never have met. That I wouldn't do. That does a lot of weird things. That's complicated. In this particular situation, she has me and she has her mom. She has both those things. It doesn't invalidate our relationship. It doesn't do anything negative that I'm aware of. You're saying happiness about lies is not your happiness, but if you're not aware of the nature of the lie, Therion, like, if I gave you $100,000 and I said, this is just money I had, it's yours now, and I never told you where I got the money, like, as far as you know, I just gave you a present, a nice gift. If I, in reality, stole that money from someone, but you never found out, did I actually steal it from anyone as far as you're concerned? Like, if you're only limited to the knowledge you have, for you, that's just free money. You don't have any of the baggage that came with it. And if you never find out, you never find out. It's kind of like, enjoying eating hot dogs. You know, hot dogs are delicious, but if you ever, like, probably watch the full start-to-finish process of watching a hot dog get made, that'd probably be pretty gross. But I'm still gonna keep eating hot dogs until that day happens. Not having to reconcile causality is a real fucking cheat. Hey! It's just the way nature of reality works. Fuck it. Just stop closing your eyes when you bite into them. There you go. Exactly. It's yours now. There are a lot of things in life that we take for granted because it's how they are perceived. Like, we believe things because we see them and we interact with them and we think that's the way it is. And for all we know, there could be a dark secret behind all kinds of stuff, but if we never have that curtain pulled back, functionally, it's like it doesn't exist. And that's where I'm at. Like, if this world is good, as long as they don't have the curtain pulled back, just don't pull the curtain back. I think that's fine. And I think it's perfectly valid to disagree with me. I'm not trying to convince you I'm right, by any means. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure I'm morally bankrupt in certain areas. Like I said, you give me a death note, Mitch McConnell's name would be there immediately. Just within seconds. Like, you'd be shocked to find out the name is already in the book when I just got it, because that's how fast I would write his name down. And I acknowledge that's a bad thing for me. That's me being a bad person. But I would do it. Do it. But just keep that a secret. This is between us, you know? This is just friends chit-chatting, alright? I could see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do? Go elsewhere. Oh no. I thought it would let me walk around the museum and speak to him.
What a coincidence.
Ah, you came too, Chris. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have this chance to view it together. I am truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. Like I said, we're all friends here, so you wouldn't do that anyway. We're all just hanging out, shooting the shit, talking philosophy. Thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day brings me closer to painting such an impactful. Nothing in the world could make me happier than I am at this moment. What's wrong with the commands? Oh, my clip thing is, requires you to validate the token every 30 goddamn days, so I forget about it. Whose patronage was that?
Indeed.
My sensei, of course, Madarame. Feverish chat I have turned off because the volume was too loud. I haven't fixed that yet. Bells are working, though. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yosuke's still happy. So here's an interesting thought. In the real universe, Madarame had the opportunity to save his mother, but chose not to. What's the implication here? Is this a universe where he couldn't save her, but would have tried? Because obviously he's a better person in this universe. Well, you know, the clipping system still works. You could clip things. But like my exclamation mark clip command, which is the convenient way to do it. Anything in this game besides dialogue? Oh god, yes. There's JRPG combat sequences and dungeon exploration and a bunch of other stuff, but at this particular moment, we are just having dialogue. Yosuke's so happy. It seems this reality is the one that Yosuke wished for. I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal. Is Madarame a good sensei?
Yes.
I'd say so, but what's this about so out of the blue? Sayori looks great there. Sayori? That's not the painting's name. Oh wait, that's... something's not right. I have faith in you. But could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? To think this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired. Oh,
My apologies.
I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone for now. Seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. All these characters are like 17, 18-ish. Youngest is, at this point, 15. At the start of the game, 14.
It's me.
Oldest, I think, should be 17 or 18 at this point. This takes place over the course of a year. Well, I didn't think it was a complaint. Like, visual novels are a genre I enjoy. There are games that are just dialogue. Yeah, I'm with Pope on this one. Like, if the moon were secretly a giant hollow egg with a dragon inside, unless we drilled to the center of the moon, it would just be the moon. Like, in this particular situation, this is like saying that we'll use me for an example. This is like you guys are watching me do this stream, and you believe that I'm a living, breathing human being that's interacting with you. As long as that perception stays the same, you're all good. But if I were secretly a robot, you would have to, like, take me apart to find that out. You would have to potentially do me harm to figure out the truth of the matter. Well, that's why I chose instead to swap over to... If you want to believe that I am a human being, you have no reason to try and disprove that I'm a human being. The moon is something we'll probably have to go inside of one day anyway, because of course we're gonna strip mine the fucking moon, we ruin everything. But like, I wouldn't ever poke inside of my parents. I don't want to harm them by potentially hurting them by poking them open. I have no reason to doubt their reality. There's a difference between, like, human curiosity driving us to discover new things and trying to disprove what we want to be real. We go out of our way to reinforce things that we want to be true. We're notoriously bad at that. We love reinforcing our own beliefs. Confirmation bias is a well-documented thing. Yeah, exactly. People still believe the Earth is flat because they want it to be flat. It's easy to believe that these people would stay happy in this illusion because that's the way they want it to be. The people that go out trying to disprove things are doing it because they have a thirst for that particular type of knowledge. Yeah, it's not an aberration. It's very much like built into us. I don't know what that means, Therion. It's me.
I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
What'd you find, Akechi?
First, regarding Maruki himself, he's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
He told me himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
Did something happen?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of voice acting in this game.
At least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Takumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
This game is 37.7 gigabytes. Oh, this is on PlayStation 4. So 37.76 gigabytes. They're not dead anymore.
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world.
Well, this goes a long way for our whether or not people are just illusions in this world. They are physically and historically alive in this Maruki-created existence. Are they really alive, though? I mean, is a fucking virus really alive? Who cares? If all data points to them being alive, then they're alive. Am I alive? The majority of that data is just media? Oh, definitely. A lot of video. Sorry, a lot of audio. Some video. We do have some video there.
In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
I mean, the point now is we don't know how this works. They could be pulled from other dimensions. They could literally be alive. This could be an amalgamation of several alternate universes. We don't know the system in place for how this works. It's not just changing cognition like we thought, apparently. I mean, the characters that we know about are happy, and I only care about them. I don't care if a random dude on the other side of the planet's happy. I care if the people in my monkey sphere are happy. What happened to Shido?
Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now.
Oh, you're totally in my monkey sphere. So this seems like a continuation of Haru's father before he became corrupted. Like, Haru talked about her father when she was younger, and how he was a pretty good person, really liked making people happy with food and drink, and then something changed. He became a horrible, greedy dickbag. So this is like a guy who never fell into the wrong crowd and became corrupted. Different timeline. Yeah, the music in this part of the game is great, but also, like, all the music in this game is amazing.
Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
Are you a fan so far?
That's quite the funny joke. It makes me want to puke. Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end.
God damn it, I want to be in prison.
What about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
See you tomorrow.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Ojaiba, with Akechi.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Tomorrow we meet with Maruki. I should go to bed early tonight. No, you son of a bitch. Oh yes, perfect. Oh, Mud, by the way, we're at 126.5 hours in this game. Let's make 2 save files, because I'm pretty sure we're going to agree with Maruki. We'll load and see the other path. But his parents have kind of gotten him. I mean, in this reality, it could be like, we're just visiting the friend of the family, or I'm going to the school because it has a good program for blahdy-blahdy-blue. All kinds of nonsense. Infinite reasons why we're here. I mean, we actually saw with Shiho. The reason she transferred schools is because her parents
based on the look in
got a
your
job out
eyes,
there.
I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
Got a problem with that?
We need as much manpower as possible right now. I was hoping at least some of them would avoid being useless, but that seems to be beyond their capabilities. Well, there's no point in griping about it out
Hey,
here.
the original game already would have ended.
Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Oh, it's like 4 a.m. Alright, we're probably gonna wrap this up here. Two save files. I've been keeping track of the time. This game's about everything under the sun. It's certainly a complicated video game. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me and having perhaps slightly too deep philosophical conversations.